Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Thursday market webcast. Okay, daily chart had the Fed yesterday. You see the daily midband here, the 20-day. That rejected. Let's just go straight to the hourly chart. So we had, here's your monthly pivot for December. We had the monthly pivot for September up yesterday. Because what you had seen is a couple of looks at that price last week, 24 here and here. Moving into the December contract, the only one you needed was the active one, the front month one, the 34.14. Went up to test that, went up to test the daily midband here, and again here off the Fed reaction. It rejected the pre-Fed price print was 3,400 half. Once it broke there, it broke pretty hard after the press conference was over. They tried lower high. Everything kind of came together around 83 in the overnight. Here and then here. We ended up getting short 77s for a really nice move down that I didn't get this part of. I got stopped out at 47. And then it did the move down to 33.20, but you know, typical 2 o'clock in the morning stuff. But I rolled down the runner on that 30 handles, probably harder than I normally would have, simply because these moves have not followed through. And we've let a lot of 10 and 20 handle runners round trip, not totally, but round trip more than we would like this week. So, you know, 10, 11, 30 at night, you roll it down, you know, grabbing that kind of a runner, you know, overnight before the day even starts is, you know, is a good thing. So you see weekly pivot 33.49.83. So my point is we're flat, and I'll probably be flat until the open unless they really give me a reason against 33.40. You've got our proprietary moving averages at 33.40, volume weighted average price 43. You know, that climbs up to 49 and change at the weekly pivot. What do the bears need to do? They need to close below this line right here. They did their job yesterday, and they held here and here and here. Today, it's about weekly pivot. You got 2 days left. If they win the battle of the weekly pivot, then the bears technically would get the 2 directional days at the end of the week. I'm not holding my breath, but we shall see. If we start to get on the upside of the weekly pivot, you could expect potentially a retrace all the way back to this pre-FOMC price. That's a pretty typical action that we've seen over the years. And then we figure out whether or not it wants to be above or below 3,400. A lot of this chop, a lot of this grind, the last 2 regular sessions has been about the round number 3,400. Do we want to be above or do we want to be below? And unfortunately, that's typically how price trades around a big old round number. Takes a couple days for it to figure itself out. So far, it's figuring out down. We're starting to get down into the next round of here at 3,300. And it wasn't that long ago that we were talking about 3,500. So that's where we are for now. Let's see how it opens. I would expect if we're opening it in and around the weekly pivot, it's going to be whippy, it's going to be choppy. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade 'em well.